a play for both the Boars and the Bucks. Definitely, we're not prepared for that. I was not prepared for that. I thought Alo Gaming was going to take this, but BTK definitely showed us that they have some life in them here, and they're potentially able to go ahead and best Alo Gaming.
Let's see. I mean, the reverse is true as well. Alo Gaming fans looking for the performance of their lifetime against BTK. And we'll see who is going to finish their day and finish their season with a major explosion.
Absolutely. I would say Alo Gaming, they have a lot of pressure on them, you know? A lot of pressure on them. They're the favorites, right? Anytime you're the favorite, you have so much pressure against you, especially if you're one of the more veteran teams, right? BTK, they're playing kind of carefree right now. Of course, they want to win, but they know they don't have that many chips hanging on their shoulder this game. And I think because of that, they're able to play a lot more freely here and be creative with the picks here. It looks like Shark is going to go with Ganamo here in the mid lane, trying to clear out that way. They do not opt to go for any invasions this game here, though. So pretty traditional jungle from both sides. Wow, look at you with the aggression here onto Zain.
Oh no, Mobazane. One flash will do it. One flash. Oh, they force out the flash from Mobazane. And with that, the job is done for the side of you.
Absolutely, getting that flash in super early. He's going to relay that information over to his jungle and mid for sure, and they're going to set up for something later on. We've seen this happen prior, right? A flash is burned. We think nothing much is going to come from it, but a minute later, when they least expect it, they set
advantage for now. Slight goal lead. Here comes the TP into the middle for the side of Alo. They want to put a little bit more pressure. Mobazane does not have flash. This is a very scary potential.
I think, yeah, the turning point is going to come out when Lomax opts to go ahead and set up a roam down bottom with the dude, because they know if they want to, they can brute force down a kill on Zain fairly easily. Shark doesn't have really the tools to defend him, and he doesn't have the tools to defend himself currently.
Oh, hang on. The flash from Doctor. Oh, this one was a little bit closer. And this is why you pick the Arta, right? Very tanky, able to hang on. And he recovers his health pretty well. So he's able to sustain in lane against Doctor for a little bit. Also forces the flash, which is great. For now, they don't get the things they're looking for on the side of Alo Gaming.
Absolutely. The Ada pick, you know what? It's not the most top tier pick, but I will say against someone like the Mayin that requires penetration. Oh, look at this. Shark gets dropped really low here. Lomax going super aggressive. Wow. Getting that skill one last second into the fadeaway there. Absolutely knowing the limits of their hero. We're saying they're running out of heroes. They do not seem to be running out of heroes at all inside Alo Gaming. They all understand their heroes pretty well from what I see so far.
Yes, and the biggest deficit for the side of BTK now is the fact that Alonso has made his way out with the Crimson buff as well. Oh, hang on, the stun comes in. Mobazane locked for days. He will be taken down. This one credited to you, and there is amounts of damage coming in from the side of Alo. They should be able to crack this T1 down to at least half its health.
So there you go. That's the signature, you know, Alo play we're talking about prior, right? They've done this before. They burn that flash early, and they come in right before it comes back, you know, where Zain thinks he's getting ready to be safe, and they set up a dive on them, and that was executed perfectly. We called it a few minutes ago. They go ahead and call it out to their team and do it, and they've now just gone ahead and executed on it there. BTK looking to make a play on the Crimson Golem here as they get Dune kind of crowd controlled up, but he's really tanky, though.
Yeah, right now the support is coming in for the side of Alo Gaming. They will be able to melt Fried Chicken down. If they get a little bit more, they do. And that is BTK now having a third member fall in this first 3.5 minutes. Alo Gaming are rampant so far.
Absolutely, this is not looking good, but it's okay. We've seen BTK come back from stuff like this before, right? Last game they were down a bunch of kills and that was okay, but this time Alo Gaming is looking a little bit different. They're able to actually maintain the gold lead. They're not just getting kills, they are getting farm and objectives as well though, so it's not going to be as easy for sure.
They need more setup on the side of BTK. Someone needs to be able to set the tone for the side of Best Player 1. They go in, but it's actually Alonso that benefits off of that aggression. And for now, Mobazane, he's trying to land the arrows. Not going to be enough damage at this point. It's still too early for the farm laners to really step up and take the fight. Alo Gaming, they see an opening. The Arthur jump is going to come in. That's quite a bit of damage. Where is the rest of the damage? The Unending Sorrow going to help out the side of Alo. But during that chaos, BTK secured that first time of the game. And Best Player 1, that has been the best decision they've made so far. They recover a little bit of the gold deficit.
Absolutely. It looks like the main there from Doxa was trying to go ahead and contest best player one for the objective. But again, we always mention this. You can't contest Fade when it comes to securing, right? He's able to unseal the objective in Jade and secure it there. So he does take that down. Alo trying to make a play on Fried Chicken here in the clash lane. He is really tanky though. He burns the ultimate away from Yuan, but they are not letting up here. Now Hoon is here with the Ganimo to help him out and clear some of these waves.
Yeah, I don't think they defend this. Lomax as well as Alonso, they're looking for an opening onto Chicken as well. Here comes the dive with the Unruly Blade. One more strike is going to do it. This time, Lomax secures it for the side of Halo Gaming. They did manage to clear the wave during that skirmish itself. So BTK, they saved the T1 at the top. And in fact, they also benefit off of it. Mobazane takes the T1 at the bottom, buys the Doomsday because of that gold.
Absolutely. I would say while that's a kind of questionable defense there, Fried Chicken almost got out there, right? If he had a little bit more help, he would have gotten out there and defended and not went down as well, which would have been optimal. But super close here. Another fight comes out here. This Dune has been getting their ultimate reset almost every single fight by the Dolia. Great synergy between the Dolia and the Dune here currently to get so many Unruly Blades off.
I mean, that's the beauty of the double Ds, right? And of course, with that being said, Shark is being chased down. One more strike, the flash comes through. It's not going to be enough to get that auto attack. And Mobazane, the second one to fall as well. Alo, they will not allow this situation to happen. BTK struggling to keep up.
Absolutely. It is 0-6 here in favor of Halo Gaming. Again, they're not up a monstrous amount of gold, but they're definitely up a lot more than last game here. And this game, they're focusing a lot more on the farm and objectives here instead of purely just going for kills.
Which is okay, right? For now, BTK, they're still keeping up, even though there is a slight lead for the side of Alo. I think as long as they match the towers, it should be fine. They're going in for that final hard, and J Mark will not be able to get the kill at all. And with that, they're still chasing in Fried Chicken. He's making the call. They want to finish this fight and win that gold advantage. But on the backlines, Alonso catches eyes on the force. Shark is low. The stun wind slash does not help out in this matter for now. But Hoon as well as Shark have been taken down. And Halo Gaming, might they have overextended? At this point, Fried Chicken, he's trying to set up the fight against Mobazane. Mobazane will have the ability to lay down some damage. Maybe Robert Elma has taken a step too far. 3 deaths for the price of 3. It's an even trade. But BTK, this is good recovery gold.
Absolutely, BTA is showing signs of life here as they get some shutdowns there. That fight kind of started off pretty rough there, right? Shark grabbed someone with the ultimate, but Hoon did not have his ultimate available to go ahead and immediately take him out, which kind of dragged on a fight longer than you usually would see with the Liang. I would say BTA this game, they have not really been comboing Shark with the Ganimo that much so far, right? We need to see them go ahead and set up their ultimates to take someone out without real movement or counterplay there. But it looks like Halo Gaming is able to position in a way that does not give Shark those easy ultimates.
I mean, that's the whole point, right? When you know that there's a Liang in play, you have to be really careful about your positioning, as well as the information that you give. And this is one of the things that you has been doing pretty well. And one concern here I have is Lomax is actually going for the magic build. You can see Stave of Sorceries. He's going full ham with the extra magic output.
Yeah, usually you don't see this full damage build from Yuan from mid lane, right? They usually like to go a little bit more tanky there with something like the Frost Guard maybe, but nope, Lomax is here to deal the damage and carry the game here. We see Ada go ahead and jump in and engage on Lomax though, but he's not threatened though because that is a full tank. Ada's not going to do enough to go ahead and cut through Lomax here as they go ahead and take positions for this Tyrant.
Okay, nice catch on the side. Hoon is trying to lay the damage in, but it's Shark who gets caught. Flash by Hoon. Everything getting burned out from the side of BTK. At the same time, there is an open target in the form of Dogza. And right now, they do get their hands on Hoon. The jump in continues. Alonso with the heals and a rampage for the side of Dogza. This is all going haywire for the side of BTK. Only Mobazane and Fried Chicken are alive. But even at this situation, Fried Chicken has to go and heal. The T1 is going to be secured for Halo Gaming.
This is not good for side BTK. We notice they're a momentum-driven team, right? It looks like they do not have the momentum on their side right now.
Yeah, but Alonso, he's falling low. This could be a nice surprise kill, and they do get that finisher. Shark gets the revenge here. Fried Chicken opens up the map for the side of BTK. They need to work a little bit more, but Fried Chicken a little bit too far. The flash comes in. A finishing blow from the side of Lomax. Gets out of jail for free as well. They're gonna try and get the catch. Dogza will get the kill before he is taken out. No, he doesn't even take a fall. And the T3s are open for the taking. Alo Gaming, they're so far ahead. They have the damage. A rampage for Lomax as the T3s are on the menu for Alo Gaming.
As you mentioned, Lomax, that full damage build just does so much damage, and he does not have to worry about durability. Dolia goes in and resets that ultimate here, and then no! Right there, best player tried to go ahead and save the game, but it's just too little too late. 1v4 and their Alo Gaming clean it up and come out victorious. It seems like they had a good amount of momentum,